Hello, everybody.
It's not started yet. Well, maybe we have. Have we started?
Hello. Anybody? Anyone here? Yeah. Crap.
I don't know. Maybe we have started.
Hello. Is anyone there? Hello.
Okay, well, if we have started, you want to start it off?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever Gray Matters live stream.
That's it?
Yeah.
How about I do my regular spiel?
Yeah, you do it.
I usually do. Good evening, one and all, and welcome to the best episode of Gray Matters yet.
Because you can see our faces.
But every episode of Gray Matters is a great episode, but this one is special because we are doing it live on YouTube. What we're doing, but we're gonna wing it anyway. We've been behind the microphone on the TMV Cafe for 8 years, and we decided, hey, why don't we let you guys see our faces every once in a while? And every month at Gray Matters, we do a special that is an entertainment special. We talk about everything that's coming out in entertainment that month. And you guys are lucky enough to get June, because June has a bunch of stuff in entertainment. And by the way, I am the host of Gray Matters. I'm Lindsay Gray, and this is my adorable, sometimes wacky co-host, and also my son, Mr. Gavin Gray.
Hello.
He loves Obi-Wan Kenobi and everything to do with Fortnite, and he likes some of these things that we picked out for tonight.
And before we get started, I heard that they re-released Morbius in theaters.
I didn't hear that. I just saw that it was on digital now. You can buy it on digital.
Yeah, but they re-released it in theaters.
Why would they do that?
Memes.
Memes?
People making memes of Morbius made Sony bring it back. I don't know why.
That doesn't really make sense to me, but
let's just
oh well.
Get started.
Okay, let's get started. I'm without my glasses tonight because of the glare, so we are going to see if I can make sure and I can read all this. We're going to start with what's coming up in theaters, and we've got a Gerard Butler movie to start off our list tonight. Last Seen Alive. Chase. It says Chase. That's not the name of the movie. The name of the movie is Last Seen Alive. Maybe his character's name is Chase. But Gerard Butler is a man whose soon-to-be ex-wife mysteriously vanishes at a gas station. The film delves into the town's criminal underbelly while running from the authorities in the race against time to find her. This sounds like a movie from, what was the 90s? Was it Val Kilmer? I want to say maybe was in it, and his girlfriend gets kidnapped from a gas station. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
See, this is why sometimes I need a little bit older co-host that knows what I'm going through, but my husband won't get on camera, and he doesn't like to get behind the microphone either. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to see Last Seen Alive and Gerard Butler, along with my awesome actress Jamie Alexander, she was Lady Sif from the Thor movies. Russell Holmesby and
the first two Thor movies, because she's dead now.
No, I don't know that she's dead.
She probably is dead.
They brought back Loki, and she was on Loki, remember?
Lady Sif wasn't in Loki?
Yes, she was. Remember that whole loop thing where he was going through and she came in and she smacked him and hit him?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, we need to rewatch Loki now. Thanks, people. But Last Seen Alive will be in theaters June 3rd. Next up is a thriller horror movie, and G does not like the horror movies, but
I'll just
no, get up. This is The Watcher. It's about a young American woman who moves with her husband to Bucharest and begins to suspect that a stranger who watches her from the apartment building across the street may be the local serial killer. Oh yeah. That is currently decapitating women. Oof. Yes, this one stars Mianka Monroe, Carl Glussman, Bern Gorman, and Tudor Perut. Yeah, you can see me butcher names live. The Watcher in theaters June 3rd. Now let's go to a straight up horror flick called Dash Cam. It's about two friends who embark on a horror fueled road trip and live stream the most terrifying night of their lives.
Well, isn't that ironic?
That is crazy.
No, isn't that ironic?
Yeah,
We're
that they
live streaming right now.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Dash Cam stars Annie Hardy, Angela Anehiro, and Salem Baxter. Check out Dash Cam when it hits theaters on June 3rd. Now, we've been waiting how many years for this sequel?
Like
4, 5?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 years.
Can I talk about this?
You can talk about this one because
it is the final movie in the Jurassic series.
Jurassic World series.
It's technically going to be the final movie in the whole Jurassic franchise.
I don't think that's right.
It is Jurassic World Dominion. 4 years after the destruction of Island Nubar, dinosaurs now live and hunt alongside humans all over the world. This fragile balance will reshape the future and determine once and for all whether human beings are to remain the apex predators on a planet where they now share with the history's most fearsome creatures in a new era.
Yeah, this one it's going crazy. The promos look really great.
The main people from the Jurassic Park movies are back.
We're getting Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and
Jeff Goldblum
all back in this one. And
I just wanted an excuse to say Jeff Goldblum like that. I've been wanting to.
And then your favorite Guardian of the Galaxy,
Jeff Goldblum. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, and then Bryce
AKA
Dallas,
Emmett, aka Mario,
and Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
Just check out Jurassic World Dominion when it hits theaters on June 10th.
Yay.
Okay, next up is really want to go see Jurassic World, but definitely going to see Lightyear, which is the story of Buzz Lightyear and his adventures to infinity and beyond. It's about the real Buzz Lightyear.
And Chris Evans voiced him.
Captain America himself. Is Buzz Lightyear.
Captain
Can you believe
America
it?
himself. Mr. America's butt.
Oh, yeah, because you can't say...
I can't say the A word.
So we get Chris Evans, of course, and then Kiki Palmer, Dale Souls, and Taki Waititi.
Who voices the robot cat?
I don't know. Meow, meow. I don't know who the robot cat is. Oh, excuse me, that stuck up on me. But all the promos look amazing. Basically, he's an astronaut and he lands on a different planet, and it's 80 years later, and it's crazy. So we can't wait to see Lightyear when it hits theaters on June 17th.
The box office sales are probably going to go to Infinity and Beyond.
Infinity and Beyond, I bet it's going to be Disney's best movie, and I bet it's going to win the Academy Award. You heard it here first.
For best animated
film. Yep.
For best animated feature.
Yeah, because I don't know of anything else that could top it off of the top of my head right now.
Minions: Rise of Gru.
No, I don't think so. Next up is The Lost Girls. Like her grandmother and her mother before her, her mother Jane before her, Wendy must escape Peter Pan's hold on her and the promise that he wants her to keep. So this is about the women of the Darling family and their experiences in Neverland.
So it's basically a Peter Pan horror movie.
It's not horror, it's drama fantasy.
Is Peter Pan in the public domain?
I don't think so.
Hold on. Is
Don't
Peter
know.
Pan in the public domain?
No, it's not. I don't think so.
Give it a second.
No.
Peter Pan is in the public domain.
It is.
It says right here, in the U.S., both Lily Whitebird and Peter and Wendy are in the public domain.
Okay, maybe just the characters, but not the actual. I don't know. Anyway, so Lost Girls, check it out in theaters June 17th. Okay, the next one is kind of a funny one. It's called Brian and Charles. After a particularly harsh winter, Brian goes into a deep depression, completely isolated and with no one to talk to. Brian does what any sane person would do when faced with such a melodramatic situation. He builds a robot.
Wow.
He built a robot and he named it Charles.
Which one in this one is the robot?
This one is the real person and this one's the robot.
Is the real person chained up?
No, he's not chained up.
It's so blurry, it looks like he's chained up.
No, he's not chained up. This one stars David Earl, Chris Hayward, Louise Brealey, and Jamie Michie. So check out Brian and Charles in theaters on June 17th. This next one, we've had several Elvis biopics since he died in the 70s.
I think so.
But this one looks to be probably the best one. Priscilla Presley, I guess, saw it and it just blew her mind how wonderful it was. And it's simply entitled Elvis. And it is a look at the life and the legendary of the legendary rock and roll star Elvis
Tom
Presley.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks plays
Elvis.
No, he doesn't play Elvis. He's too old to play Elvis. I'm sorry, Tom. He plays his manager.
But then who plays Elvis?
Austin Butler plays Elvis. He was on, I think he was on Glee, and he was on a show called Sariana, and he's been on a bunch of stuff. I mean,
half my face is on the screen, and half of it isn't.
I don't
see. Half of my face is on the screen.
Stop. So we got Tom Hanks, Austin Butler, Olivia DeJonge, and Darce Montgomery, which is the guy who plays Billy on Stranger Things. Did you know that? Did you know that? I knew that because I've been watching Stranger Things over and over and over again since 2019 until we finally got season 4, volume 1, which last week or so. And I've watched the whole series, volume 1, like 3 times at least. And I'm on the 4th time right now. So anyway, we love Elvis in this household. So go see Elvis when it jumps into theaters on June 24th.
A day after my birthday.
It is a day after your birthday.
My birthday is on the 23rd.
My birthday is on the 11th, and it's on a Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna have fun on a Saturday.
Yay!
Woo-hoo!
Yay!
Okay, next up. I don't know if you've heard the term shotgun wedding, but that is the title of the action comedy romance.
Does that mean when you call front seat on a wedding?
Sure, let's go with that.
Just front seat, just sits. I call shotgun wedding, and he just sits at the front of the aisle.
Sits at the front of the aisle at the wedding. Yeah, let's go with that. A couple's extravagant destination wedding is hijacked by criminals. In the process of saving their families, they rediscovered why they fell in love in the first place.
I like my plot better.
You do. This stars the lovely, awesomely talented, and just all over beautiful, wonderful human being, Jennifer Lopez, and Darcy Carden, Jennifer Coolidge, and Callie Hernandez.
Who?
So, Callie Hernandez? You don't know who Callie Hernandez is? What the heck, dude? See, this is why he does this stuff with me. Gotta educate them while they're young on movies, comic books, regular books, music.
I like patting her hair for no reason.
I'm trying my best here, people. Shotgun Wedding is going to be in theaters at the end of June 29th. Okay. No, put that down. Ew, gross. Okay, we're going to streaming services.
Yay.
Some of them are kind of iffy, don't have very much. The biggest ones are Disney Plus and Netflix, of course. But we've got one from Apple TV Plus. It is Physical, starring Rose Byrne. It's about a woman struggling in her life as a quiet, tortured housewife. And she finds an unconventional path to power through an unlikely source, the world of aerobics. Yeah, this is like Olivia Newton-John, Let's Get Physical video. Pretty much, this is a series about this lady becoming an aerobics video superstar. And so, along with Rose Byrne, we get Rory Scovel, Deidre Frell, and Paul Sparks. Physical starts on Apple TV June 3rd. Okay, and this next, it's a thriller series coming to AMC. It's called Dark Winds.
Wait, like AMC, like the movie theaters?
No, AMC, the television station or television network, American Movie Classics.
Oh.
It's what the is on.
Oh.
It's called Dark Winds. It follows Lee Porn and Chi, two Navajo police officers in the 1970s Southwest that are forced to challenge their own spiritual beliefs when they search for clues in a double murder case. This one looks really interesting. I got goosebumps watching the trailer. This one stars Zahn McLaren, Kiwa Gordon, Jessica Madden, and Rainn Wilson. So check that out when Dark Winds comes to AMC on June 12th. Okay, let's see. Did I get this all right? I did. Okay, we're hopping over to Disney Plus.
Yay.
Kind of cool. Hollywood Stargirl is a new teenage comedy drama romance that for Disney Plus. It's about Stargirl Caraway as she journeys out of Micah into a bigger world of music, dreams, and possibilities. We all got music, dreams, and possibilities, don't we?
Yeah.
To be a kid again.
I made music in school.
You did? What kind of music did you make?
I'd rather not talk about it now. We can talk about this in privacy.
It didn't turn out very good.
We can talk about this later. Just continue.
Hollywood Stargirl is on the Disney Plus channel, streaming on June 3rd.
Yay.
Okay, and we just got Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we're so happy about that.
And we're getting
but we're
Disney
switching
Plus.
off. We're getting another Disney Plus series. We are getting Ms. Marvel.
Yay.
Yes, this looks fantastic. I
am
mean,
hyped.
it seems like, we started with WandaVision. which was freaking
Incredible.
amazing. Then Falcon and Winter Soldier,
which was
mind blowing. Loki, holy cow.
And then what was after that? What If? It was just reality bending.
Reality bending. And then we got Hawkeye, which was so fun because we got a ton of stuff.
And then after that, we got Moon Knight.
And I don't know how they could do that. And Multiverse of Madness, the movie we've been waiting for like 5 years.
What a coincidence.
And
That's
then
the length of the blip.
Yeah, and we are getting Ms. Marvel. This is, a whole new character being introduced to the MCU, and I mean the trailer's just phenomenal. It's about a New Jersey raised kid named Kamala Khan, and she learns she has polymorphous powers.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
She can grow big fists. Because that's what she can do. She can grow big fists.
I don't know.
She can grow giant crystal fists.
She can do a lot of stuff.
But in the comics, she can actually make her fist bigger. But she just gets I think she gets these wristbands.
Okay.
Which allows her to make her hands bigger, like big crystal.
It's like she's always dreamed of becoming a superhero, then she becomes a superhero, and it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a be careful what you wish for story.
But she takes it on, and she does her best. Miss Marvel stars Iman Vellani, Alyssa Rayner, Matt Lintz, and Yasmin Fletcher. So we are all on pins and needles waiting for Miss Marvel as it joins Disney Plus on June 8th.
The Disney Plus MCU category.
Yep. And then we are getting another series called Ultraviolet and Black Scorpion.
Yeah, I've seen some ads for this while I was watching.
Yeah, this one looks a little bit crazy because it's about luchadors and wrestling, and I'm a huge wrestling fan. Yeah, if you don't know,
can I talk about this? I've seen the. Give me a second. Here. I've seen the promos on Hulu, and it's basically like this girl gets a magical luchador mask that gives her superpowers. That's pretty much the plot in a nutshell. I think.
I think it sounds absolutely amazing. When a mysterious luchador mask chooses Violet, she becomes the superhero Ultraviolet. Eager to become famous, Violet sets out on a mission to collab with the city's famous vigilante superhero, Black Scorpion. Dun, dun, dun! This one stars J.R. Villarreal, Scarlett Estevez, Jesse Gallegos, and Mariana Borelli. And Ultraviolet and Black Scorpion come to Disney Plus on June 8th.
And then
we are finally
more Big Hero 6, baby.
More Big Hero 6. We are getting a Baymax series.
They actually did some Big Hero 6 animated.
Yeah, I know, but this one looks.
It's actually in the style of the movie.
This one looks better. We get the characters from the unique city of Big Hero 6 get their own series packed with all their adventures. And we get additional cool people in the movie or the series. We're getting Maya Rudolph and Scott Adist and what's his name? TJ.
The guy of the guy of the brother who built Baymax.
No. The guy who he's the one that plays Stan Lee's son in the movie. Remember? They're like, "Oh, you're rich," and they all go to his mansion house. And he's the guy in Deadpool.
The guy in the monster suit.
Yeah, and he's the guy that's Deadpool's best friend.
Yeah, I don't remember his
TJ
name.
I don't know. Is it Henderson? That doesn't sound.
I have no idea.
Anyway, we are getting Baymax on Disney Plus starting June 29th.
Hype.
Now we are running over to FX. You know, FX is finally getting some new content out. This one is starring Jeff Bridges, called The Old Man. It's a former CIA officer who's living off the grid, finds himself on the run from people who want to kill him.
Who want to unalive him.
Yes, that is kind of crazy. So we've got Jeff Bridges, Pej Vondahat,
I'm just looking at the list.
Noor Razuki, and Farhan Tahir. Old Man starts on FX on June 17th. And then
no.
you are not.
Can I say the title?
No.
Okay, you say it. I'll just be over here on the
We're
corner.
hopping over to Paramount Plus because you know MTV is part of the Paramount family. So we're getting the new Beavis and Butthead movie. We get Beavis and Butthead do the universe.
What is that supposed to mean?
After a creative judge sentence. No. No. Don't.
Okay.
After a creative judge sentences them to a space camp, a black hole sends our adolescent heroes 24 years into the modern future, where the duo misuse iPhones, embark on a quest to score, and become targets of the deep state. Of course, this is directed by and starring the voice talents of Mike Judge.
And Mike Judge.
And Mike Judge.
And Mike Judge. And Mike Judge. And Mike Judge. And Mike Judge. And Mike Judge. That fudge. Just say Mike Judge instead of times and don't mess up. Mike
No.
Jugs, Mike Jugs, Mike
It's not Jugs, it's Judge. Judge.
Mike Jugs, Mike.
Stop.
I can't do it. It's
okay. The B&B movie is going to be on Paramount Plus on June 23rd, Gavin's birthday.
Am I gonna be cursed for the rest of eternity?
No, I think it'll be okay. Next up, we've got an Amazon Plus series returning.
The Orville.
No, that's not where I'm at. I'm at The Boys.
Oh yeah, that superhero show where the superheroes aren't actually superheroes.
Well, they are.
I thought they were bad guys.
Some of them are bad guys and some of them are good guys. We're going into the third season where we see Billy Butcher getting some superpowers. Are they permanent? We don't know. We see Huey kind of going the corporate route.
So, funny story. I also saw a trailer for this while I was looking on Hulu.
Yeah.
So I remember
it's very violent. It's not something that you should watch.
But I remember hearing in the trailer something about the juice makes them a superhero for 24 hours.
They are saying they've come up with a new compound that they want to sell to the government for soldiers that'll give them superpowers for 24 hours. Just imagine that way they can get the government to pay for more doses, and yeah, it's a racket.
Just either imagine way. If that serum actually existed.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Russia would be absolutely destroyed by now.
Stop. We don't want to go to war with anybody.
Please don't hurt me, Putin.
Stop. We've got The Boys. So I've watched they've released the first 3 episodes of the season 3, and we only got a little tiny sneak peek of Jensen Ackles, as you know, as Dean from Supernatural, playing Soldier Boy, because he's kind of a flashback type of person. He was killed in the 80s, so they're doing some research on the guy, and they're having some flashback situations, but he's going to be more in depth into the series later on. But be prepared to see some gross things. Stop. And lot of blood and guts. Don't. Are you doing bunny ears to me? Seriously? Are you that mature? Immature? Anyway, The Boys,
How are bunny
season
ears
3.
immature? Our bunny ears are mature.
They just are. The Boys, season 3 on Amazon Prime, starting June 3rd, and new episodes coming out every Friday. Now we are jumping over to Hulu. We know Gavin likes to watch Hulu. But the Orville was on Fox for 2 seasons, and now it's like gonna be the Orville New Horizons. They're billing it as a season 3, but actually I think it's like a new show. I don't know. It's kind of different. So we've got they're doing their intergalactic comedy. We've got Seth MacFarlane, Adrian Palicki, Penny Johnson Gerald, and Scott Grimes back on the Orville. Season 3, New Horizons, starts on Hulu on June 3rd. Oh, got a new movie coming to Hulu, a Hulu original movie, I think.
I need to go get something really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Whoa, hurry up.
Just keep talking.
Okay. This one is called War Hunt, starring Mickey Rourke. It's about a U.S. plane that flies over Germany's Black Forest in 1945. It's suddenly enveloped by a swarm of crow feathers. As the aircraft plummets toward the ground, the airmen glimpse the feathers converging in to form a mysterious woman in black. So we've got Mickey Rourke and my favorite Southern vampire from the Twilight series, Jackson Rathbone. And then we've got Robert Knepper and Anna Pelagia. Woo! On a war hunt. So this ancient action horror thriller comes to Hulu on June 11th. Yay!
I have gone blanky mode.
Blanky mode. Next up is a comedy for Hulu called Big Gold Brick. Fledgling writer Samuel Liston and his experiences with Floyd Devereaux, an enigmatic middle-aged father of 2 who enlists Samuel to write his biography. This one stars Andy Garcia, Megan Fox, Lucy Hale, and Emery Cohen. Join in on Big Gold Brick when it comes to Hulu on June 23rd.
Yay.
Yay! Okay.
Is it a movie or is it?
It's a movie. Yeah, see, 132 minutes long. Comedy. Okay, now, one of the best series of the pandemic is coming back to Hulu for a second season. Only Murders in the Building stars Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. Last season, they caught a killer in their apartment building in New York City. And they did it by putting a podcast together. And this year, they're the ones that are in some hot water. We had a cliffhanger with the 3 of them getting arrested. So we'll see if they are the murderers in the building as season 2 rolls around on Hulu starting June 28th. Yay. And then we are getting a Steve Martin classic movie remade and for HBO Max. Remember a little movie called Father of the Bride? Possibly you remember it. I think you probably remember it. No.
Yeah.
No, you don't remember.
When did the original version come out?
Oh, geez. 92,
Yeah.
93? I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I thought.
I don't know. Father of the Bride is about a father's coming to grips with his daughter's upcoming wedding through the prism of multiple relationships with a big, sprawling Cuban American clan. This one stars Andy Garcia, Laura Herring, Isabella Merced, and Adria Arjona. I probably said those all wrong, but it is our only little movie on HBO Max this year. And Father of the Bride is coming to HBO Max on June 22nd. Are you writing that down? He needs to write it down in his diary so he can watch it. Next one up. I don't know. It stars Chris Hemsworth's wife, Elsa Pataki, and I know she's been in other films, but I've never seen her in anything. And this movie looks completely amazing, and she looks so badass in it. It is called Interceptor, and she plays an army captain who must use her years of tactical training and military expertise when a simultaneous coordinated attack threatens the remote missile interceptor station she is in command of. It looks like heart stomping. This is our first one from Netflix. And of course, it stars Elsa, Luke Bracey, Aaron Gleeman, and Mayan Meda. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, people. But Interceptor is coming to Netflix starting on June 3rd. This next movie is another departure for Adam Sandler. What was it? Uncut Gems that he did a while ago. This is kind of another very serious role for him. It's a movie called Hustle. It's about a washed up basketball scout played by Adam Sandler, and he discovers a phenomenal street ball player while in Spain and sees the prospect as his opportunity to get back into the NBA. It's a little bit more than that. But along with Adam Sandler, we have Ben Foster, Robert Duvall, and Queen Latifah. So check out Hustle when it airs on Netflix or drops on Netflix on June 8th. Next up, horror movie.
Palpatine mode activated.
Palpatine mode activated. It's called First Kill. It is a drama horror mystery. Ooh. Falling in love is tricky for teens Juliet and Calliope. One's a vampire and the other is a vampire hunter, and both are ready to make their first kill. So these two girls fall in love, and one's a vampire and one's a vampire hunter. It's kind of crazy, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, how she falls in love with two different vampires. But this one stars Jonas Dylan Allen, Elizabeth Mitchell, Sarah Catherine Hook, and Gracie Dizini. Don't know if that's right. First Kill drops on Netflix on June 10th. Oh, I want you to talk about this next one. You probably haven't heard about this one. This is a new, completely way out of the box animated movie called
Chicken Hair and the Hamster of Darkness.
Chicken Hair and the Hamster of Darkness.
What the
This
fudge?
seems like something you would see like on an old reel in your great grandfather's basement or attic or something. But no, it is a real animated movie coming to Netflix. And it is set in a lush fantasy world. The film follows the adventures of Chicken Hair, a young hero born half chicken, half hair.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
How would wait?
and he was adopted by King Peter, a famous hare adventurer.
That was my best Peter Griffin laugh.
It's not very good. Eager to fit in and feel loved in spite of his differences, Chicken Hare is obsessed with adventuring, no matter how clumsy he is. When the kingdom's greatest villain, his own uncle, escapes from jail and threatens to overthrow his father, Chicken Hare embarks on an epic quest along with Abe, our sarcastic turtle, and Meg, a martial arts expert skunk, to stop to stop his to stop the bad uncle. So kind of crazy, kind of wild. Don't know where anybody thought of this, but Chicken Hare and the Hamster of Darkness drops on Netflix on June 10th. Okay. Stop. It doesn't have anything to do with Family Guy. Okay, Melissa McCarthy is a well-known comedic actress, and her husband is a well-known director, and he sometimes acts in small bit parts in movies and stuff like that. But he is actually one of the main characters in this series with his wife, and I believe they are the creators of the series as well. It's called God's Favorite Idiot. Yeah, it's about a tech support employee who becomes an unwitting messenger of God. This one looks absolutely hilarious, and I cannot wait to see it. They did Tammy together. They've done, I don't know if they did Spy together, but I know he had a part in Spy. But they've done a bunch of stuff together, and their collaborations are just hilarious. And this is their first series together, so I can't wait to see it. It drops on Netflix on June 15th. Now, I thought you would like this one. It looks kind of fun. This looks like a good animated series. It's rated Y7. You want to talk about it? No. Okay, what's called Dead End Paranormal Park, which from what I've seen, it's got paranormal stuff, it's animated, it's good enough for kids. That's kind of I mean, I like that kind of spooky goosebumps type of stuff. The Danny Phantom and Gravity Falls kind of stuff. So, yep, he's the Phantom.
Oh no, now I have the Danny Phantom in my head.
So, Dead End Paranormal Park is about two teens and a talking pug who team up to battle demons at a haunted theme park and maybe even save the world from a supernatural apocalypse.
I'll be back.
No. This stars the voice talents of Zarak, Emily Osment, and Alex Brightman. Dead End Paranormal Park drops on Netflix on June 16th. Next is a creepy crime drama. Very creepy. It has appeal because it has Miles Teller and Chris Hemsworth and Journey Smollett in it. But the premise is a little crazy. So bear with me for a second. This one is called Spiderhead. In the near future, convicts are offered a chance to volunteer as medical subjects to shorten their sentences. One such subject for a new drug capable of generating the feelings of love begins questioning the reality of his emotions. Now, Chris Hemsworth is the creepy doctor behind it all.
And also Thor.
Well, we know he's Thor. But it kind of, I just saw that last night at some Hotel Royale or something where he's the weird hippie creepy guy, and even though he looks different in this one, he's got the creepy eye thing down. It's so weird how he does it. Yeah. Anyway, so Spiderhead is Miles Teller, Chris Hemsworth, Charles Parnell, and Jurnee Smollett. And it drops on Netflix on June 17th.
Hey, Mom.
What? Okay, you better turn it off because we might get copyright strike.
Please don't hurt us, Nickelodeon. Or Butch Hartman.
Next up is an animated movie, I believe. Yes, it's animated, I think. It is called Love and Gelato. Lena is spending the summer in Tuscany, but she isn't in the mood for Italy's famous sunshine and fairy tale landscape. She's only there because it was her mother's dying wish that she get to know her father. But what kind of father isn't around for 16 years? All Lena wants to do is go back home. But then she's given a journal that her mom had kept when she lived in Italy. Suddenly, Lena's uncovering a magical world of secret romances, art, and hidden bakeries.
Hidden bakeries?
Yeah. A world that inspires her, along with the ever so charming Wren, to follow in her mother's footsteps and unearth a secret that has been kept for far too long. It's a secret that will change everything she knew about her mother, her father, and even herself.
For a second, I thought you were going to say it's a trap.
It's not a trap.
It's a trap.
It's not a trap. It's called...
I'm just in Star Wars mode today.
Yes, he's in Star Wars mode every day. I don't know what you're talking about. It's Senator Palpatine this, Darth Vader that, Obi-Wan this, Obi-Wan that. Yeah. He's always in Star Wars mode.
For like the past 2 months.
Yeah. But Love and Gelato sounds like a cute animated film about learning about your life. It drops on Netflix on June 22nd. But you know what?
Yes.
I don't know that it is animated. It might not be. Maybe that's just the cover photo. I haven't seen a trailer for this, so I don't know. But it's going to be on Netflix June 22nd. Another series I have been waiting for lovingly, like on my list of returning series that I can't wait for. It was Stranger Things, and then it's The Umbrella Academy. We're getting season 3, people, and it's coming in hard and fast. We're going to an alternate world where the siblings get to know some more of the 43 children that were brought into the world the same way they were, except in an alternate timeline. And we get to see Ellen Page go to Elliot Page and how that affects the character. And we've also got Tom Hopper. Love me some Tom Hopper. I have a Funko Pop of him. I have a Luther Funko Pop. I seriously do. Anyway, and then David Castaneda and Emmy Raver Lampman. For season 3 of The Umbrella Academy drops on Netflix on June 22nd.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Execute order 66.
No, I'm not executing any orders right now. We are going to a new series on Netflix starring one of the most famous British comedians of all time outside of Monty Python. He played Mr. Bean for I don't know how many years, but he's got a new series called Man vs. Bee.
A live action bee movie.
Who knows? It's a series. Well, I don't know if it's a series. Well, anyway, we get Man versus Bee. It's about a man who finds himself at war with a bee while house sitting in a luxurious mansion. Who will win? And what irreparable damage will be done in the process? This one stars Rowan Atkinson, who's been Mr. Bean, Daniel Fern, Asha Kala, and Kizzy Akudu. Man vs. Bee drops on Netflix on June 22nd. And if you want to know what Maya Rudolph is doing, she's doing a show called Loot. It's about a woman's life seemingly perfect and is upended when her husband leaves her with $87 billion billion dollars.
Billion with a super capital B.
Yes. So I don't know. She becomes
Bankrupt.
Jeff Bezos. No, not bankrupt. He gives her $87 billion.
Oh, I thought she takes.
No, he gives her $87 billion. I'm assuming he dies or something. And she obviously didn't know he had that much money. But this stars Maya Rudolph, Stephanie Styles, Megan Faye, Ann Stidham, and Anna Ray. Loot drops on Hulu or on Netflix on June 24th.
It actually doesn't have where it's going to be available on there.
Oh, I didn't write it down, but it's on Netflix. Man from Toronto is the new Kevin Hart movie, and it's coming to Netflix. It's when the world's deadliest assassin and New York's biggest screw up are mistaken for each other at an Airbnb rental. So Kevin Hart is New York's biggest screw up, and Woody Harrelson is the assassin called the Man from Toronto. This also stars our favorite flight attendant and neighbor next door, Kaylee Cuoco, and Miss Ellen Barkin. The Man from Toronto will be an action comedy thriller that you will not forget. Just check out the preview. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Anyway, we get The Man from Toronto on Netflix on June 24th. And that comes to the end of the list.
So, something I want to talk about before we sign out.
What do you want to talk about?
Let me think. What was I going to say?
Well, you got to put so you can be heard.
Oh, yeah. Let me think.
Was it something about Star Wars?
Yeah.
What was it about? Oh, you can talk about it.
Okay, so the big Fortnite live event happened today, and Darth Vader was there.
Because Darth Vader is going to be in Fortnite starting, what, next week?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
He's going to be in the next Battle Pass.
Yeah, starting Sunday.
Yeah. And also Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones? What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We are getting a new Indiana Jones movie in 2023. I forgot about that. It's going to be kind of crazy.
Should I show the image?
No.
Of the Battle Pass?
No.
Okay, fine. I won't do it.
I don't think it'll show up right on. I don't think it'll show up right. And I don't know if you'll get copyright straight for that.
Give me a second. I need to find it.
So apparently the Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass menu has been leaked. Potential spoiler.
Somebody leaked it.
Here it is.
Here it is. Can you all see it? There's Darth Vader and Indiana Jones. Let me just move it a little up closer. There.
That's crazy. I don't know what Indiana Jones is going to do to fight off spaceships, even though Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull was about aliens.
Well, they'll do whatever Fortnite character does. Shoot them down with a gun.
Indiana Jones does not. Well, yes, he has had a gun at one point in time, but he's known for carrying a whip.
Maybe that will be his pickaxe.
A whip will be his pickaxe?
Maybe.
I don't know how that'll work.
Okay, so thank you everyone.
We're not done.
Oh wait, we're not done?
We've still got time.
Oh.
Okay, so what are you most excited for in June?
I am most excited for Miss Marvel and Jurassic World.
And I am most excited for Lightyear.
Yeah, and that. Too.
And Miss Marvel, because I think they're both going to be absolutely fantastic.
And you know what we're excited for? That's not movies.
What?
2, 3.
Our birthday! I'm a Gemini, and you're a what?
Cancer.
You're a Cancer, yeah. I had asked the doctor to have him 2 days earlier, but I was denied because I think that year that was a Saturday or something like that. So they wouldn't induce me on a Saturday or Sunday. So I think you were born on a Tuesday. Just, off the cusps of Gemini, because I wanted to be Gemini. I wanted him to be Gemini with me.
Imagine, what would I be like if I was a Gemini?
I don't know how much more like me you could get.
I think if I were a Gemini, I would have way less Legos.
I don't think so. He has got,
I think, over 1 billion Legos.
He probably does have a billion Legos.
I don't even know how much I have anymore. I don't even know how much I have anymore.
I don't know what sets he doesn't have, except he doesn't get the girl sets like the...
Yeah, I don't get the friends.
The friend sets. And he doesn't get the
city sets.
Sometimes you get some of the city sets, but not all of them. Pretty much any Marvel, DC,
Star Wars, Minecraft, Mario.
Yeah, all those. He's got all of them.
Almost.
We spend way too, I swear we need to start writing down how much we spend on Legos a year, because I think it's probably
around
a crazy amount, like
around
over $1,000. Well, I mean, $1,000 easy a year. And I started getting into some little Legos because I really don't have places to store them.
Like the minifigures and the little
I get the minifigures.
Star Wars ships.
And they have a Muppets minifigure series. So
and I don't have Lego Kermit.
He wants Lego Kermit. But what we got Rolf, we got Gonzo, we got
Gonzo, Gonzo. We got 3 Gonzos.
Oh, I thought we only got 2 Gonzos.
And then there's the old man with the big head.
I don't know, Statler and Waldorf, one or the other of them. I can't remember their names. I never remember. No, it doesn't matter. We got one of the old man. Stop. You don't need to ask Siri for everything.
Okay.
You didn't even watch the Muppet Show.
But we can all agree that theme song is amazing.
Yes, the Muppet theme song is amazing. Okay. Stop. Maybe we'll do a show on the evolution of the Muppets.
Yeah.
We could do that. And play a bunch of Muppet music. That would be fun.
Also, you remember the Kermit with the hood from Muppets Most Wanted?
Yes. That's a meme.
Imagine if they make a Muppet series too, and Darth Kermit is in it.
That would be awesome.
That would be the greatest minifigure of all time.
So we would love to hear what your favorite things are coming out in June. And if you know of anything that is not on this list, please let us know. You can find us here on YouTube on
TMVcafe.com.
TMVcafe.com.
And also on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok,
and Instagram as Lindsay Gray 11.
And I also
I have a website.
And I also have a TikTok at Bat13Go.
No.
Follow me.
No, you do not. You do not have a TikTok because that is illegal because you are not old enough.
Wait, it's illegal.
Don't you have to be 16 to have a TikTok?
I don't know.
Anyway, so you can find me there. Also, you can find me and all my stuff on my website, lindsaygray.net.
And also, I'm in a few of her TikToks.
He's in a few of my TikToks. So, I will be on the TMV Cafe Tuesday nights at 7 every week. So you can catch me there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and have a good night. Night all.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.